Am I
Hello.
loud? I'm sorry. We need a hello song. I should write us one. We should do I'll write us a jingle. What do you think, Eddie?
Okay,
I'm
I'm
good at
down.
that. I'm good
Let's
at
do it.
that. We need a quick little like 2-line jingle. What do you guys
Okay.
think? Hi Mary. Hi Becky. We have Eve in
Hi,
the
Becky.
studio
Hi, Mary
today.
Brown.
We've been making things and rock hounding and spending time in nature and doing some fun things. Taught her how to make some bag charms yesterday. Um,
Nice.
yeah, having lots of, like not, sort of matriarchal discussions. And who wants to start a village, an off-grid village commune, where everybody gets their own little tiny house and like a central room where we get to make things, and I'll share my
Now,
supplies, and like
hey,
an
what's fun
outdoor
is
kitchen
we should
and
live
a
like that.
garden.
We should certainly have a country like that.
We need to have a country like that. I think that's
But
where we're headed.
we cater too much to these
Yeah.
baby millionaires and
Uh-huh.
billionaires
Uh-huh.
and give them whatever they want because for some
Right.
reason they have power,
Right.
whatever.
So I mean, we can't afford it. Hi, Carla. But we actually, I think if all of us like pooled money together, we could buy a plot of land in the forest, in the mountains here in Washington, and add some tiny houses or find some free trailers that people want to move, because after 10 years but if we're off grid it doesn't matter. Find a piece of property that's got like an old house that needs torn down so it has electricity and water already, and
Mhm.
build off of that, but then put solar panels up, put up our own, you know what I mean? Like,
I
why couldn't
mean,
we all pull together and do that?
and that's great. But what I like, my point is, we can do that, but
Mm-hmm.
we're as a society we're choosing not to because we vote
Mm-hmm.
against our own best interest for
We do.
whatever dumb reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
you go into that voting booth and you get stupid. Like
Right.
I
Right.
seriously think people go into a voting booth and they get so dumb, or they just don't go to the voting booth, which is
Right.
even worse.
And that's worse because it's against their own personal
Yeah.
interest if they're not involved.
I mean,
I
they want
hope
to
that
compete.
we're going to get this out of our system, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to put my cloth down. I let her pick out a couple decks of cards that I'll pull from to give us some inspiration for the week and some kind thoughts. I hope that you guys are remembering to balance your nervous system, though. I know there's a lot going on. Put that, like I enrage and engulf myself in that little bit in that news, and I get quick stories, so I get the highlights,
You know what?
and then I put it in a mental box and I put it away and I go do something that takes my mind off of it.
Put some
And
music
so,
on. Put your
yeah,
favorite songs on
yeah,
and
yep,
sing out loud.
mm-hmm. Or
That
dance or
that helps.
create or,
It gets
like,
that frustration out. It gets
right.
that energy out.
Mm-hmm.
It's positive.
That's why
That's a
we've
good
been rock hounding so much. I mean, I can focus on one single thing. And it's weird because you're not thinking about anything else when you're like, ooh, rocks, ooh, rocks. Like I'm standing in the middle of the
Right.
river and I can't move even because I'm surrounded because of the places I'm choosing.
Sounds
And I'm finding it so like it's a single focus. And when you're hiking, you're thinking. When you're, doing other things outside, like, it's thinking and having conversations and having all these thoughts, and you work through some stuff, and that's great. But when you're rock hounding, you're focusing. And I'm not telling everybody to go pick up rocks. I'm saying if you can find something like that in your life, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter. You can paint, you can color, coloring, you kind of still think about things. But, find something very cathartic. And art just isn't like that all the time. And we know it, right? So do you do something that's cathartic, Eddie? What works for you?
I put the music on loud and I sing at the top
Mm-hmm.
of my lungs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What kind of
Get it
music?
on loud.
What music do you choose, Eddie?
All kinds of stuff. So, let's see. This is what I've been listening to the past few days. There's some new Carly Rae Jepsen, really good stuff. She always makes a good, catchy tune.
Uh-huh.
Anything Gaga, of course.
Uh-huh. Because you're a monster. Yep.
Dermot Kennedy. You ever heard of Dermot Kennedy, the Irish singer?
No, but I probably have run across her. We listen to such a variety of music, mostly global
the
stuff.
The moment he opens his mouth, you start to choke up. That's how much emotion.
Is he pop? Is he running pop, or is he just strictly like in Ireland and he does?
No. He actually got his start in Boston, playing busking in the parks in Boston.
Okay. Send us the information on that, or write it
in
the chat for
people.
Have
you heard the song that goes, "Better days are coming if no one told you."
Maybe.
Yeah, that's him.
So pick your favorite song. Put a link in chat for us. Maybe everybody can, if they're watching on replay, or they can come back to it or whatever. And I'll try to highlight it, or leave a comment on the video better than Eddie. Actually, you can do both. But if you leave a comment on the video, people can go right to it, and they're hearing this now if they're watching on replay. Which leads me to, if you are watching on replay, if I could ask you to leave a thumbs up, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I have a lot of new people I've been following. And I will try to find some favorites. I've been listening to a lot of Florence and the Machine for the last 6 months.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah.
I love Florence. I do. I like, she just kind of starts mixing in with Florence, and they have done some concerts together. The one that did all day, Paris Paloma. She's amazing.
Tove Lo.
What's that?
You ever heard of Tove Lo?
No, I haven't.
So she's from one of the Nordic countries.
I would love her.
She's amazing. She's got this just amazing energy, and she writes a song. She's fabulous.
Hi, Sherry.
So, yeah.
So I have a thought for all of you here in chat. I want you to put an artist that you like to sing and dance to loud in the car or at home or whatever, that gives you the feels, and put it in chat, just the title, and then come back to the video afterwards and leave it in the comments if you could, so that other people can see what it is that gives you the feels and makes you sing out loud, like that right now in the current moment that has to do with that. I've been listening to a lot of sort of not witchy, but like hippie stuff too. Like I've always listened to Hai Long. I've introduced it to you guys. I even had Patricia listening to the throat singing and listening to them, and Izzy thought it was weird, but they loved it too. And then Wardruna. These are all songs that are in another language though. So I'm not singing along, but I'm feeling it in my soul. It gets in your bones. There's a new artist that I absolutely love, and I can never remember her name, and it's like a nickname. But the song is called Gone, and I'll go in and find it and put it back on the video. But she actually rose on TikTok. She started, and in 3 months she had, 1 million followers. And she sings a lot of old Ella Fitzgerald and stuff too. Like she calls it dirty swamp blues. That's what she calls her music.
Is her name Kels?
Her name is Kels. Thank you.
Okay.
The song Gone, Home Alone, screaming it at the top of my, because I can actually sing the song. I can do the tones. We had the similar tones, and I love a blues. And at the top of my lungs, I am singing that, and I just love it. She wears like ruffled bloomers and high heels and like long fur coats, and she'll wear her hair in like rollers. Yeah, and like a bandana, and a cigarette hanging out her. She's so cute. She is adorable. But watch for her. She rose like that on TikTok. Nice. And everybody's in love with her. She's just amazing. So I got that one out. Oh, okay. Well, we're doing that one.
Here we go.
Okay. There we go. We haven't used this one much. I think we used it once. The Mystic Forest. Do you remember? I love these ones. They are so good. I have 2 of these decks. I was keeping one in my work bag. And we're going to start with this one right here. And these are great journal prompts. They're, you know, like a way to think, to really give it some thought. I feel life on my skin. That's what it says. Okay. I feel life on my skin. Hi, Anne. And then I feel calm when, and this is the question. This card is about everyday grounding. Ooh, we were just talking about grounding, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I find my rhythm and the habits that calm me and return to me and return me to my body. When do I feel calm? What helps me ground myself? Oh my gosh. Seriously? If Kylie was here, she would be like, oh my gosh, that card just, you know, just nailed it. What we've been talking about.
Oh, she came to my live yesterday.
Oh, did she? Oh, I'm sorry
did.
that I didn't. I just haven't been home. Or if I am, I'm just like,
I didn't know he had a live.
doing
Oh,
stuff.
no worries.
He used to do them, and he started
And
doing. He started
It's
doing this.
early for like you too, because I go on at 1 o'clock my time.
Yeah, and because he's on the East Coast, so he's always made videos though.
I'm on
Yeah. Was it about gel printing painty papers? I think I saw it pop up actually.
Well, that
yesterday.
Painty Papers was a video the night before, and then I did a whole session about best practices. That I did a PDF outline that people can download and all that.
Oh, that's cool, Eddie. That's really cool. We'll have to check that out. I mean, when I want background TV, because we're doing things too, or we just don't know what to watch because we can't really get into anything right now. If she's over here staying the night because we've been having sleepovers, she actually lives out of town. So when she comes over, we just keep her for a few days and we go do things, which is really fun, I think. And we all need a break, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll have to put one on so she can see.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Okay, so what do you think of the card, guys? Marie. Do we have a Marie here that I didn't
No, she meant Mary.
Oh, okay. So the card is about everyday grounding, which we were just talking about. I'm going to hold this up. You can screenshot it. Find a journal page, an empty page that you haven't filled yet. Write on it. Write the things, and then if you want, cover it, and you know it's there. But it's a reminder to you. So screenshot. I didn't post the cards last week. I was so bad. I've just been running like in every direction. So like as soon as we got done, I thought we'd stay up here, and then we were like, let's go. You know, like that's what we've been doing.
That's awesome though.
Let's go to the river. You know, like. We're summering. Okay, next one. Dream signal. When a dream keeps reoccurring, it's not coincidence. It's destiny calling. The time has come to take that brave first step. What? So I don't remember my dreams, but I have not very often. I have a thought that I don't really get to REM sleep very often. You know, like because I don't sleep that much.
I don't either.
Think that's the problem. But when I do dream, remember that your dreams are not literal. If it feels like something that is scary, or think about it more, write about it. I used to have a cool dream book, but I don't anymore. I loaned it to someone and it disappeared. But yeah,
I mean, honestly, even scientists don't know why we dream.
Right. And there are some woo people out there that say, your dreams matter.
It's a phenomenon.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great. If you can remember them, I think it's important to write them down.
It is. Yeah. If you can remember them. Yeah. Sometimes I'll sit up in the morning and I will have had a flicker of a remembering, and I will sit and go through it before I get up, like before I stand up, and so I do remember it because they do fade. As soon as you think about anything else. It's funny that they don't stay with us, that they disappear like that.
Right.
There's a reason for that too, I'm sure. It is weird. It's like a memory we're having, but I fully believe that when we die, we wake up, and maybe that is what it's like. Maybe that's what's happening, like in another existence, or not literally though. So I don't know. Dreams are weird. Dreams are weird.
Yep.
Dreams are fun. Yeah.
Dreams.
Okay, today, are you ready for this, Eddie? We got it off of our chest, and the world
Let's
is like,
do it.
it's on fire. Right? So, do you remember last week? I don't know where Julie is yet. I know she's been coming late, probably from the cards. And that's okay. I'm so glad when she comes here. But we had some jewelry here that needs some stuff, right? And I made this one, and I was like, me, I like the beads. They're cute, but I'm not liking what's happening. I couldn't figure out a charm for it, you know, like that I wanted to put on it. And I think maybe it's because I need to make one. And then I've got this set that's going to get a charm. I'm not necessarily working on these two today, but I'm telling you, these are like, I'm going to be making charms for things like this. So I'll be leaving them up here. So what I am going to do, though, I took these downstairs, some of them, spray painted them. So I had a good base coat. And we're going to work on some of these today. And I've got to figure out which ones. So I know we glued this one last week after we put some gold leaf on it. I think it needs something else. I'm not sure what yet. It's a little shiny for this. I might want to just dull it down with some gel medium, because that does dull a metal down.
Paul's here.
Paul, hello. How are you, honey? So it's nice and glued down, though. We did it at the end, and you know, I'm gonna go in and fill in those little gaps to touch the back of that. I saw somebody doing some fun things with, I don't remember what she was doing with shapes. And what she did was she would use a piece of clay to level things like this. Like she would put a blob of clay on her desk and get it level that way, because of the face of things are often unlevel.
To work on, or
I thought that was a crazy good, so she could work on it for soldering,
okay,
or, you know, like gluing or painting
so
or
like
whatever.
a stabilizing
To stabilize it.
surface.
Yeah. Kind of clever,
Very
right?
smart. What a clever
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. But for now, I'm gonna find a way to prop this up at the right angle and fill those holes in with glue. Let's do that just for a moment. If I can get it to stay put, that is. I'm gonna try. There, kind of. That works. I just don't want the glue to drip all to one side, you know. And then we're gonna cover some of these with some pretty. I went through my texture bin. You all know my texture bin. I'm going to cover some of these and then get some things on them for some window jewelry. I'm not sure which ones yet. So she raised my meds again. We're trying still. I'm going to do one of each, and maybe.
I was asking about a throat singing one you were talking about.
Oh, high lung. Oh gosh, they're so good. They are so good. You know I love high lung. Y'all know that. I've talked about him for a couple of years, and there's just so much goodness there. Hailung. Yep. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you. Yeah. There's a cool guy on TikTok too that we've all been like really jiving on. His name is, if you go to his name on Spotify, it's some other weird music, because he's a teacher. He's like he probably had a band when he was younger, and that's what you're seeing. But his name is Digi Mike, or Mike Digi. And he plays didgeridoos, but he's in a space that's filled with like bongos and drums, and because he's a percussion teacher. But this didgeridoo is made from the root ball of something, and you can see the gnarly bits at the bottom where the camera is. Mm-hmm. And he has like shaker eggs that he hits it with, and in the other hand he has one of the big native sort of drums with the big soft leather stick, and oh my gosh, it's just grooving. And we're all like, drop this on Spotify, you know. He hasn't done it yet. It's so sad, because we're all listening to him on repeat right now. It's like in your bones, that one. It's so crazy. So I'm going to get some of these out, and I can reach for more if I need. Okay. Let's do some gluing, shall we?
Gluing.
Gluing. on a
I
Sunday
thought you said you do some
afternoon. Runes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't want to scare everybody away. I've already got them on oracle cards and they're questionable. So, like, right, guys? I mean, you're like, I don't know about the oracle cards. Which are, just inspiration and thoughts for the week. So I've got these out here. Dug through that bin. So let's find some to put on here. I don't know why I got these out. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. This is an old one that I had to bring back down because it's not finished. I never put that on there. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and do some and not think about those and then try to match them up. So, I really like this one. I really like the shape of this one. This one's easy. All right, let's go with those three. So what I have here, my cat is so mad she can't come in here. She's mad. She even hissed at me. She is so mad I didn't let her in. So these don't have to stay this color, I was thinking. Any of them can be colored, and these ones are actually embossing. This is embossing with, that I also used, I rubbed some embossing powder on. It's on an envelope though. Hey, let's use this one. I like that one. And this rusty one. Does it fit on? It doesn't have to cover the whole thing, I guess. I could do the bottom and then do something else on top, or, maybe, I don't know. Not feeling it. Got this one. It's in purples. And if I did that, maybe.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool, huh?
Very
Okay.
nice.
I wasn't going to do that, but, like plan ahead, but I'm not mad at that one. So you can do that one. Some of these are pretty thick. Oh, I have that one too. The colors on that one might be even better. And this is another one where I had stamped it and then I went over it with the embossing powder. So it's, it was probably gel printed to begin with. I think this needs to sit this way to hold her. So what about that? That's really nice, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Ah, my thing is moving. My thing is moving. I really like this one. It's a hard card. Probably could just back it with something else and use it though. Not necessarily having to do a bunch of steampunk stuff. We have that thing coming up on the 29th that we're going to do. And I found out that she actually is going to put us on a table in front of the shop, like at the entry. That's where we're going to be, which is kind of cool. But that also made our space half as spacey. Sorry.
Shrinkage.
It shrunk the space. Yeah. But it's going to be in front of the shop. So that's cool, right? This one's really thin. I could glue down and it's kind of cool, but it would depend on what she needs a church, doesn't she? Because she's got the church on her head.
She needs a priest. What she needs.
She does need a priest. I think she also needs alcohol ink though. She's pretty transparent.
Holy water.
She needs a priest. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll go ahead and use that on one of those too, so I have it. And this is, I think, might be too thick bubbles. Okay, so let's pull those aside. She needs a priest.
Everything seems fine over this side, Becky.
God. What's that?
Becky's wondering if YouTube's being funny or if it's her.
What do you mean?
That's all she said. I don't know.
You know what? Are you seeing a small screen over there on your side?
A little bit smaller than normal.
I've been doing that, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why or what's happening.
It's weird because mine doesn't do that. When I go live, I use StreamYard as well, and it doesn't do that.
I'm not doing anything weird to it. I didn't use, I have the chat box next to it, though. Do you do that? You have the chat box, right? You don't read it on your phone?
No, like when I'm live?
Yeah, when you're live.
I film from my phone, so I actually have StreamYard. I create a second person on StreamYard on my desktop, and I can see the
Okay.
my guest
Well,
on my desktop, and then the chat.
Yeah. So I have the chat bar on mine. I can make the screen bigger, but it takes away the chat bar.
Yeah.
Should I be doing that? Do you guys want me to do that so you can see better? I can do that. I mean, it would be okay.
I mean,
And that's for another moon.
I wouldn't worry about it right now.
What do you guys think? Do you need to see up close more? I would be okay with that. It would take away the chat bar. So up to you. Okay, so
And if YouTube is being slow for you,
I want this on here.
pick down your viewing setting from, from the 1080, bring it down to, 720 or 480. Just people in general watching YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
On
Are you
a
talking
live-
to them or me?
I'm talking to the viewers of the
Okay,
live.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to use my matte gel medium for this because it's, it's reliable and it's thicker. I could use a thicker one again. I could use maybe some 3-in-1 and just get it over with. But I think that this is probably the right weight because these things are a little heavier and your glue weight should match the weight of your project. That's what I think. So that's just me. I'm going to do this serendipitously. I mean, I could cover them with tissue too or whatever, and I would use a different glue. But okay. This brush has been in my water for a week. I'm so bad. I haven't been up here. I mean, I leave the AC on up here though. It helps. All right. I actually think I want to use this. I'm going to use this, and let's go to town. And then should I cut it up first? Hold on. I'm doing it. I mean, normally I would cut around after, but the moon is very curvy. And it's hard maybe to get scissors in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I've been hoarding this thing for a long time, this texture, because I really love it. And I did some ATCs way back when they were my favorites. And this was one of the leftover cards. But I'm cutting it today. So I need a round of applause. You can start now. for using something I've been hoarding.
Insert laugh track here.
Yeah, like where's my? Oh wait. Insert laughter. From
There you go.
Really well. Oh, that's great. So serendipitously, I don't know, where this landed. We're gonna go for it. Oh. Yeah, we've been having fun. We made a picnic yesterday and met Bill. And where he goes flying is at a private campground and on a river. So we went there. What's that?
Not so private. There was a bunch of people.
Oh gosh, there were so many people there. It's like a guy that he calls it the ranch, and he doesn't charge anybody to come and use his river and his property, and he puts up porta potties. And he's so nice. He is so nice. Well, I cut out the ugliest part. Look at that. It's okay. Things are going on.
It's all good.
There's nothing on it. It's all right here.
Oops.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's all right. That's what we're doing. So we went and kind of rock hounded there. Don't find the carnelians there. A lot of people go rock hounding there. Got to dig for them basically. And, I don't want to tear up his property. But there's a river on two sides of it, like a creek, that's getting low. So, but there are so many rock hounders there. And people had dug. There were like caves and stuff, which were kind of cool. They were, like the rock line is pretty low, like where this, and then the silt covers it. That actually is like sand there.
Right.
So, yeah.
I wanted to see a drone crash. I want to see
Yeah,
that drama.
don't say that because they do crash. Like his flying club goes there every Thursday and he keeps inviting us because he's a little jealous that we're out rock hounding without him. So the edges of this will get sanded and probably gilded like with gold. I'm going to try to go as close to that edge right there as I can. There we go. And I'm going to put a couple clips on it. Let's see. Where's Julie at? She's been coming late.
I'm still sleeping. It's early over there.
Yeah. Well, I've known Julie for years, and she's always been so loyal. She was part of the admin for my old channel. So.
Well, I think her ears were burning because she's in the chat. Hi, Julie.
Yay! We always notice when you're not here, Julie. How are you? What's going on down under? Who is our visitor? We have Eve in the studio today.
Hello.
She is a Fairy Time stamp collector in chat. She's the one that had been coming, and I said she lived locally, and we've been getting together for all the rock hounding adventures. So, and I'm teaching her how to make things, and we're having fun. So these ones have a regular whatever. So I'm just going to sand those off when it's time. Trim and sand, you know. Those are fine. I thought this would be easier than putting texture paste on them individually. I already have the textures, so it kind of helped for the live stream. Or I would have come up here early and, you know, just put textures on them and we'd have to paint them. Or alcohol ink or... Julie, you were the one that requested that we continued this last week. So that's why I was like, where's Julie? All right. And I want to kind of, I like this corner the best. So I'm going to kind of line it up. Make sure my arches aren't crooked, you know. I'm going to put it there. There we go. Make sure it's in there. And then I can go around the edges with the fine tip glue after it's done. If any of them are kind of lifted. I don't know where my clothespins are. Got this. A couple. Get started. All right. Do that. Let me set that aside. Where did I put the other one? I don't know. It's right here. Okay. Set you aside. This is just faster. It's a little easier. So these might be hard to get in. I might decide to trace this one out if I can on the texture. So these have been double embossed, basically. They are dry embossed. Let me check that this time. They're dry embossed, and then they are heat embossed. So all I did was dry emboss, and then I took the embossing pad and gently went over the ridges that were raised, and then I went over it with embossing powder. So this pencil
Very cool.
Well, I think it's kind of fun to add that. I mean, an unexpected, like to do it twice like that. It really raises the ridges on it. They're much taller, you know, than they would be otherwise. And I'm pretty sure this was a gel printed to begin with. It was a gel printed note card that I took to the embossing machine. So it was like triple. It's got like triple things happening here, you know, like it's a gel printed, dry embossed, heat embossed. I'm going to pick a journal to take to the event on the 29th. I'm going to have less space now, but I'm going to be in front of the shop and kind of greet everyone, which is probably a really good place for me. We've been trying to figure out what to take. And she's making some things to take.
Anne wants to know if she embosses her head, will she be taller?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like wearing a hat. Do you want to be taller?
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was the baller.
Oh, and I, you know, wear a hat. You'll be fine. like a lift for your head.
Yeah.
Like the lifts of men wearing their shoes. Just put something in your hat, you know, like
just wear a tall hat.
That is a really good way to recycle a plastic bag. I'm just saying.
Put it over your head.
No, put it in your hat and then put your hat on, and your head will look taller, but your face will be really low.
Oh, you're advocating something else.
Put some lifts in your shoes. I've got some chunky bits in here, I noticed. I gotta make sure I don't use the chunky bits. Good thing about these, though, they are thick enough that if there are any lumps, that was ta-da! If there are any lumps, they're not going to show. So, Did you see the flip I did?
Lovely lady lump.
My hump, my hump.
My
That was my song
embossing
for a
hand.
minute because I have lovely lady humps. What?
My embossed humps.
I'm sure embossing paste will work on your skin. I mean, just you could try it, but I don't think I'd run through the embosser.
I'll skip the
Definitely.
emboss. I'll skip that.
Definitely not big enough. Not for this spot. I want to make sure that I'm straight. I want to make sure that it's straight because those arches need to be straight. There we go. It did turn out really cool though with the extra raised ridges like that and the gold. So that's a fun technique actually to take your gel prints and especially the ones that I know it looks like there's something on there, but it's part of the wood. Especially the ones that are like you don't really like them or they were just ghost prints. That's a good time to do that.
Those were before my time, Julie.
I need to do
Talking
this.
about platform shoes.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do a moon with this one, but I'm gonna choose my placement this time. I like the colors for that. And then maybe with the rest of it, I will, if I do the moon this way.
Now, do you remember what we had in our club days, Sharon? Was the club kids with the really, like the foam, triple foam bottom shoes, like the really thick soles?
Yes. And do you remember the foam wigs? Gosh, I love those.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, Rhonda.
Rhonda, hello. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just go this way. I'm trying to figure out placement. It depends on, because sometimes I use these like this, and sometimes I use them like this. So I was just kind of playing with that. I think I don't want the words upside down, so I think it has to go like this, and I'll go further down so that I can use the rest of it for like scrappy like circles or something. All right, doing it now. Here we go.
Do it.
Pencil's way better for that. It's gonna be a little harder to sand off the edges because these are all thicker papers too. So tracing them out is a better idea.
Yeah.
I should put tissue on a couple too, so they're ready. I have a whole box of these wood things, so it's nice to have some covered and ready for things that we do live, so I don't have to take the time to,
Very true.
So, did everyone hear the little challenges that I put out for you? To come back and comment on the video a song that you like to sing really loud in the car, alone, in the shower, to dance to, or whatever that gives you a release. And also the kind of things that you do that you would suggest to others that give you that single focus and something else to do to find joy in the situation right now. So you could, just come back and tell us how you are coping now, what you are doing to make it better, because I know people are looking for that, and they might get something from your comment that helps them, and we could all be helping each other. We should be helping each other right now.
Hi, Zal.
Zal, hello. Yeah, so just share with each other. You can share here, chat. And Eddie does music. I like to sit and make a necklace in the morning. I'm all down with that wire and creating that,
Music
it gives me joy. Yeah. And if I could make one every day, I would. And so what's happening is I'm ignoring the world. I'll watch like a few little news clips, get mad, go to my space and like make a necklace every day. And then I've started making like 3 pairs of earrings to go with each necklace, because I have those things. I already have those beads and things out. And then I choose one to go with it as a set. And I figured out how to package the sets. That's why she's over there doing some stamping for me, because it's hard to figure out. They don't fit on the cards the face cards, the postcards I've been using. Not the way I built them, like a sculpture. Those ones do not fit on the cards. So it's because it's because of this. Here's a one that I started. Hold on. I don't know why you're tangled. You can't be tangled. Stop it. Okay.
Paul says, I ground and imagine being a tree with roots growing down the
There we
core
go.
of Mama Gaia.
Uh-huh.
Did I
Oh,
pronounce
we were
that
talking about
correctly?
that this morning. Yeah.
And Rhonda Rhonda copes by cussing a lot into thin air. That's a good way too, Rhonda.
That's in addition to, but that's also a negative energy. How do you do
It's
positive energy?
it's also a great way to deal with pain.
It is a good way to deal with pain. You're absolutely correct about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So these are not fitting on the cards because I always put a length of chain on the back, but then this is longer. This part's longer than the card, right? So I figured out another way to package them. When I get them done, I'll do a photo montage. Like to get the earrings and the necklace on the card. Figured out. I'm gonna be using this. So, like go from there in your brain. Okay, putting this to the side with some clips. Oh, I found some of these. So I prefer to use these because they're more gentle. They also cover more surface area sometimes, like because they're wider. Are we having funny chat? Note to
We are.
near it. Oh.
Eve says she finds knife throwing to be therapeutic, and I said, note to self, don't stand near Eve.
No, knife throwing. Yeah. I'm gonna find something to put this on. Let's see. Let's do a couple of these round ones. Maybe one of these round ones. That's might be a different kind of glue. Let's see. That one. I need some that are in between sizes. Like I either have really small ones or they're way too big. The bats are really hard to cover. They are so hard to cover because of their ears and stuff. But I probably could do that.
Diane.
And one more of those. Hi, Diane. One of those. So I'm ready to go.
Anyone do the tapping method? Paul wants.
Oh
to.
yeah. That is so good.
Explain what that means.
Yes. And
Explain, please.
Oh, it's when you tap on your. You have all these points on your body. And yes, and you start to. It's so like you take your two fingers. And you gently tap your forehead and you go through positive self-talk. And I am calm. And then you move to your temples and you can do it with two hands or one, but you go to one temple and you keep tapping and it's, like 10 taps. I am whole. And then you go to the other one.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Yes, exactly. It's like that. Yeah. Or just absolutely, Becky. If you can do that, do that. Yeah, I can't do that. I want to do that. Yeah. That's a good one.
Charlotte does diamond art to relax.
That's good. That is actually like rock counting. It's very
Becky
much like
puts on her VR headset.
That's a good
Cool.
one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep sharing.
Like Sheryl Crow said, if it makes you happy.
Exactly. I love that. So I'm going to find a spot on here where it's like.
Except she was dumb and she married that fool.
Oh, yeah.
The one missing the testicle,
Yeah, the bicyclist.
The drug addict bicyclist. Yeah.
She's amazing. I used to really.
She is very amazing.
I love her. One thing about Sheryl Crow, her songs change and morph over time because she plays live so much. And like Eric Clapton, did the same thing. And I know as a musician that the longer and the more I sing a certain song, the more it becomes mine and it gets changed and altered. And I keep, and I don't realize how much it's changed over the years unless I see a video. Because at first you're singing it like that other person or like you made it for the album. or
That's
like
right.
it was recorded. And then after a while, you are bored with it, and or you start changing it just a little.
Well,
adding
that's
something.
shows your talent.
That
'Cause
actually
if I go
is,
to a concert.
yeah,
Let's say I go to three of three concerts of the same person.
right.
You know, if you hear a difference in the song, that doesn't mean they're doing it wrong. That means that
Yeah, that means they do it a lot. That's
they
what that
do it
means.
a lot,
Yep,
and
and
you know
they
they're,
feel
they're
it.
trying to put out something. You know, maybe they found something different.
Yeah.
In I don't know.
Well,
Whatever.
it might be, it might be a cool note, or something new, that a new note they're holding, or
Yeah.
a cool way to, yeah. And it's mostly because she plays live so much, and like some artists don't like to play live, some do, but playing live that much means that you're feeling and living that song, and after a while it just has a tendency to morph a little. Maybe you're hitting some cool notes. Like I used to do the House of the Rising Sun with my band, and in my family, they used to. That was my great grandmother's favorite song. Is that weird? That's weird. She would request all the kids to play it and sing it, and they all did harmony, and they all. But so I had heard that song all my life, and then I took over the male vocals with the band when we started doing my stuff, and then I had to make it different. I had to make it new, and people would come up and request a second round of that song at events. Because
Encore.
they would come up and we'd do it in the first set, and they would like, "Can you do that song again?" Because it was just really different when I did it. Sexy. It was thoughtful. It was a little slower. It was just a little different, and
I dated someone like that once.
it grew a life of its own and became a different
Sexy
song.
and slow.
It really was. It was. And I was singing about a man. I wasn't singing from first person anymore. Yeah. So I love singing guy songs and changing them. I do that often. When we go out, I have a handful of songs that I do the Scorpions, No One Like You, and I never listened to the Scorpions. It was a challenge, like from all the guy dudes, because I had a birthday party, or it was one of the things where I invited everybody, and they were like, "Now do the Scorpions," and I barely knew that song, barely heard that song, and I was drunk, so I was like, "Sure, I'll do that," and now it's requested by Bill all the time, even though it blows all the veins in my forehead and it makes me hoarse. I do it. So
You do
yeah,
it for love.
I have to do it last though, because then I can barely sing after that. Yeah, but I make him sing me Turbo Lover, so we're good. He also
What?
He also Turbo Lover. He also always wants to do Time After Time, and I'm like, you shouldn't do that. It's different. It's different. Like Cyndi Lauper, or What's Up? I sing that, and he keeps saying, "You're gonna have to let me sing that once," and I just don't know if it'll come out the same from him. But it's easier for girls to adopt a male song, but it changes the words. Like sing the same words, but they hit different.
Do you ever make him sing Madonna?
No. But if we were out with all of our friends and we were in a place where we were familiar, because we're not as familiar with the new place, we don't know all the people here. And
Even Madonna doesn't sing Madonna anymore.
Yeah, I can sing Madonna. I do Just Like a Prayer. I love that one. It actually blows all the veins in my forehead, though. It's one of those songs too. Like Magic Man does that to me. I do it all the time. It's one of those big, power songs. Like I call a power song because it's like the big, powerful vocals, just like Magic Man. So we're gonna do this, and then I'll move on to alcohol inking some of these ladies, and maybe do a bit of gluing on the ones I have done. Because these will need sanded. This one is antique wrapping paper that's been embossed and inked or sprayed with walnut spray. I don't remember which one. which I think is cool. Get more clips. We're moving to the big ones now. That's what I got. I have a whole 1-gallon jar of clothespins in the laundry room downstairs. They don't do me any good in the kitchen or in here. I need to bring some in, like they're my spares.
I always have like a lot of clips, and then I go looking for them one day and I can't find them.
Oh
But
yeah, that's
for
how it
some
works.
reason they're like in 10 different places.
That is how it works. Yep.
I don't know. It's weird.
I'm gonna grab a couple, some tissue or a couple pieces of lighter paper. So I'm gonna change this just to throw on these ones real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Is that offensive? I don't know if that was offensive. I don't want to be offensive. You know,
Yeah.
like that was. I have a buckwheat joke and like a Darla
Okay,
alfalfa joke.
No, I
That's-
talked about.
No, I've
both.
told you guys that it's really inappropriate.
We don't want that.
It's about how much Darla loves buckwheat.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
I know that one. I know that
Yeah,
one.
Yep. So maybe what I can do with, this paper I have, maybe I can find a cool subject and because this would sand off real easy on the corners. But I don't know if I have one that can go on the bat, but let's see. Real quick here. Because I bring out like the phone book, So
This
on
is
the
really
bat,
Yeah.
on the bat, maybe what goes with a bat? Speak up, speak up. What goes with the bat? Don't say a ball, Eddie.
No, I wasn't even thinking that.
Ooh, there's like monastic looking. Look. Oh, I didn't know
Isn't
these
that
were in
the
here.
Masons, the Masons
Yes.
Club or something, whatever it's
That
called?
is what these are. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Those will need cut out and used on something. I'm gonna maybe even make a copy of that one. That's pretty cool. Those are not good. I mean, they're good, but they're not good. Kind of, yeah. Okay, there's rings. What goes with the bat, you guys? Oh, I had completely forgotten. Becky, I'm glad Sharon asked. What, Carla? We used to brush Sade when she was little. What? Sadie? I do that to myself now too. What's that? Minecraft. We're playing Minecraft. Oh, there goes Paul talking about whips. Mason and a whip with the bat. With the bat.
Keep flipping. We'll find something.
Oh. Paul, have you been to one of Eddie's lives yet? Live streams? I'm wondering. Gosh, they don't have coffins in here. I use the bat for the wings, honestly. So he could, like it's wings. It gets a face when I do it.
Here you go, some lady bloomers.
I do have lady bloomers. Those are good for other things. Just don't know what section I'm looking at here for a bat.
Underwear, there you go.
Yeah, we got lots of undies. Boots. We done boots.
Long wooden.
A moon. Good, Julie. I don't think I'm going to find a moon in here. I could find a moon in my scrapbook paper, but
Yeah, I don't think Sears Roebuck ever sold moons.
they didn't sell any moons, no. They have a lot of tools. There's cool
Oh, I love the
tools.
stockings.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Some of these I've been like saving, thinking I can't use that. That's too cool. I'm going to have to use that on the perfect thing,
Yeah.
Those. And her burst cream
Yes,
for food or
ugly.
bust cream or food. What? There was the one page that I ripped out that was for men's virileness. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with him. He's just like waiting for the perfect moment. He'll be a background on something silly.
Crockery.
Yeah, crockery. That's a crock, Eddie. I like the
Yeah.
bites.
There's the bus cream.
Yeah. The bus cream is in the front.
The NRA section.
Yeah. Darn it. There's a okay. Nope. That was a waste of time. Darn those wastes of time. Hold on. Let me grab this.
Oh, that's fascinating.
I do have moon stuff though. I mean, I'm not gonna look through all this, you guys. There's a section that's got this stuff in it. With moons. Oh.
Belfry. Is there a Belfry? Carla wants to know.
Is there a belfry? There might be a belfry.
That's in my
Wow.
Belfry.
There's a candle. I do have a couple packs that just have moons in them, which is cool. Like different kinds of moonscapes. Oh, how about one of these? Okay, and here's some more moons right there. And there's some witchy stuff. Okay. Which seems to sell really well right now, I think. It's just really, women are fed up and they're like, yeah, they did. I got a shirt that says they didn't burn women or witches, they burned women because, women were into plant medicine. They were the ones that were delivering the babies. They were the ones that had knowledge of all that stuff. And, it could be that the neighbor was mad at her. So he was like, she's a witch, and then they, if you look at that.
I just think people were dumb back then.
They were dumb. And it was,
oh my God, a woman could do something like that? She must be a
it was
witch.
like plant medicine-y stuff. Yeah. So I think this is not wide enough for the back. It's a really cool scene.
Read a book.
But I think one of these would be great. These are beautiful. There's little bats or birds in this one.
Oh, love it.
If I can get enough of that on there, like, is there a smaller, like a closer up version of that? I'm wondering. I love these. Look at this, you guys. Looks like an iron gate to me. That's so pretty. It's really far apart, but that might be beautiful on there.
What if you turn that paper sideways and use that top part the other way, sideways?
Use
like the long way?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's set that right there. This one is drips and trees, which is very cool. Also would look good. This would even look good right down here. I haven't used any of these papers yet either. One in the journal with all the chicks in costumes. I did that one, I used one of these pieces. And it's got a weird
Julie, wake him up.
Who's asleep?
It's Saturday.
No, it's Friday.
She's laughing too loud. She's going to wake up her husband.
Oh, is it Saturday in Australia?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. These are cool too.
You're down there.
It is the future. Julie, what's it like in the future? I forget that it's the future there.
Is your fashion different?
That's it looks like spider webs, but it's white. I'm allergic to white.
Looks like Batman.
Well, when I put a face on this, boom, there's one of these down at the shop that I made into a long necklace. But these things work on here. I might even be able to give it one of these little teeny tiny faces. Nah, I don't like that. That's not happening. Or my favorite one. See that? So basically she's just going to have ears. Or I go up. So
Rhonda, I thought Eddie was out of it again for a second. Out of what?
What? Eddie is out of it. You're right.
Carly wants to know where you got these fabulous papers.
I've had them for a very long time, and they do have a weird silky, they're paper, but they're very smooth and thin. And I did get them from Temu, but it was ages and ages ago. And here we have Castle. That's Castles, but it kind of goes down, it would be, it doesn't really fit on there the way we would want it, but it's cool. They are really fabulous papers. It was a long time ago. I haven't found any of this texture anymore. They almost feel like origami papers. You have that sort of real thin, silky feel. A little more matte though than an origami paper. Okay. So I've got this. You have some there. So let's do that. Blip, dip, bip, words. Did you hear it? Did you hear my stutter? And then this
Julie's
one.
husband has a full day of driving lessons. Well, if he's
Oh.
given the lessons, I mean, he
Yeah,
could
he's
probably
given 'em.
sleep. He
Yeah.
can just sleep.
Well, then he can still drink.
Let the kid drive a car.
So he's the DD. He's the not the DD. Is that what you're saying? The designated driver.
I'm sure he has to be awake so he can take control in case the kid messes up.
Yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to, because it almost looks like the bones of the wing. I kind of want to figure out how to do that right there. And then I can do another one because I have a bunch of these. I'm working intuitively, you guys. I'm sorry. Just kind of
No
doing
worries.
it. But these are, backgrounds for the resin pieces. So window jewelry can occur. The ears are so hard to sand around. I have to use like a glass file, like a nail file.
Oh, on your back, yeah.
On the bat. It's very difficult. I have put 1970s wallpaper on one and used it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like orange and yellow and groovy wallpaper. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I'm gonna try to cut on the inside of the blue because I can always put gold paint on my finger and go around the edges. If it doesn't meet up all the way, then that's fine. I need to do this. I always look for wood blanks in new shapes because I think they're fun to work with. They're a great background for little tiny paintings. They just make a great substrate, but they're also really good for like the window jewelry.
It's a good idea. I never thought about that.
Found word poetry on the back. And I use them all the time for the window jewelry. They're usually my background. You've seen me do it, Eddie. Lots.
I know I've seen you, but I don't
Been a
think
while.
about,
Yeah. Like wood blanks. Yeah.
when you're, that's what I
They
mean.
make little canvases, they're good substrates. So I don't know what else they're used for. I'm not real sure, but that's what I use them for. But I always look for new shapes that they might have. All right. That was painless.
Very nice.
That was mostly painless. Only mostly. I'm going to do that. And this paper is a little bit different. So I think what I'll do with this one is, hold on, let me think for a second. I kind of want to use this, but it doesn't come out fast enough. We'll try it. Let's try it.
Try it.
Just a different texture on the paper. And this probably is going to make me mad because it comes out so slow. And it needs cleaned. Oh, you can do this. So I have a Band-Aid on my thumb because I won't stop chewing on it when I'm not thinking. When I'm not thinking about it at night, like, because there is a nervousness, and I do have the meds that are not, like she just raised it again. I'm getting used to them. And they make me a little, sometimes.
Yeah.
They started making me tired in the afternoon because I'm getting used to them. Like the dose wasn't high enough. And now I moved up in doses. So hopefully it doesn't mess with my creativity, but I feel like a normal person, and I don't know what that feels like really. So it's just gotten worse as my menopause and stuff, hormones changed, which happens a lot with women. So it was time to deal with it. What I'm going to do with this one is just put something heavy on it, I think. Like, I'm going to put it under here because it's thinner paper. It should be easier. Okay. Then we'll use another one. So I have that. I need to do a whole bunch of these kind with the texture paste one day and just, alcoholing them. So I've got that and this. Let's put this right here with the hand-drawn sort of castle and the creepy tree, and I like that. That'll work. I have doubles of those papers, so maybe I need to do a giveaway and put some of those papers in the package, you guys.
Rhonda asks if you can flock the wings.
What do you mean flop them? Do they move?
Flock. Flock.
Oh, flock. I do have flocking powder somewhere. It came with something. I could just put velvet on them one day. I have velvet. And do you guys remember I taught you how to emboss velvet with an iron?
Yes.
Yeah, I could totally do that. That'd be fun. I don't have any black velvet. I have like velvet ribbons, so I would need like to go find someplace that might have some velvet fabric.
Oh, it's a good song, Black Velvet.
Oh yeah, I used to sing that one too. I got so sick of it.
We talked about that once, I remember.
Yeah, I just got sick of it. Yeah, it was a highly requested set 3 song, like, oh, I know you already did it, but it's my favorite song, and everybody just loved the song. So now I'd rather sing, Foreigner or I don't know, anything else.
Kelly Clarkson.
Anything else? What?
Kelly Clarkson.
Gosh, no. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You're joking, right? You're joking. Are you joking? No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
I can't see you singing Kelly Clarkson.
I could, but no, not that. I'd Patsy Cline. I would do Patsy Cline. That's old and long ago. I do love, speaking of long ago and oh so far away, I fell in love with you. Do you know who it is?
No.
On the second show, your guitar, it sounds so sweet and clear.
Is it Karen Carpenter?
It is Karen Carpenter.
Oh,
It's
I love
don't
that.
you remember you told me you love me, baby?
Yeah.
Said you'd be coming back to me again, baby. Baby, 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 oh baby, I love you. I really do. I mean, that song sounds so like 70s AM radio until you get to the guitar, until you get to the chorus, and then they're like, oh yeah. So it starts out slow, and they're like, oh my gosh, what's this woman singing? Because it's, with younger people.
Right.
And then they're like, oh yeah, I do love Karen Carpenter. And when I was younger, I felt like I was a reincarnated version of her, because we're shaped the same. She had big hips, and she hated her body, and she was really anorexic because of it. And I did go through that. And for years, I would like 100 pounds, 110 pounds, because I didn't eat. And then I thought I could change the shape of my body. But it's a bone structure thing. It's a family thing. It's something I had to learn to love about myself. And then I did love it about myself. So I kind of always felt like I was, reincarnated from Karen Carpenter. Where is my jewelry glue? Oh, pooey. What did I do with that? Because usually it sits right in here. And I never did fill that. Did I have it in my hand earlier, Eddie? It's probably right in front of me. Darn it. I have them all over the house. I do have more. So, because I use it in my jewelry thing too. All right. So these need to dry. We'll put this one under here. And we've got scraps that I'm going to hoard for 10 more years. Right? Right? Oh, thanks, Carla. Oh, you thought that sounded familiar? Have you heard the version by Sonic Youth? I have not. And y'all knew it was Karen Carpenter. Yeah, it's in the playlist where we were using an iron to, because I saw this technique and I was like, oh my gosh, why aren't we doing this? I can use this one. I actually have one of these over here. I just think it's really thick. Probably need to poke it. We'll see. I just want to fill the holes in this. I set it up and then didn't do it because I was talking. It's all your fault. You guys, it's right here.
Right there, all
It's in
along.
the tray in front of me. I said it was probably right in front of me. Oh my gosh. How silly am I? How silly.
Journey, that's a good one.
Journey is good. It is
Helen
good.
Reddy.
I could probably do most of those. Because you guys know, I had the band. I was in I had a karaoke business for years, and we were always like trying new things. And I would have every Saturday night, my friends and I would go back after the karaoke gig, and we'd play a karaoke game where we had to sing whatever was on the next song up on the disc. And so it could be something we've never heard before, but we had to pretend and fake it till you make it and convince each other that we knew the song, even if we had never heard it before.
Right.
And so we would play that game. We would like pick a number, pick a random disc, and we would play that disc. And I know this, and make it up. If it was a weird, because I have like 30,000 songs on disc, you know. So we were just like, and it was a good way for me to get to know what I had, and like the other songs that never get played, things like that. It was really fun. So yeah. So these I can't do the edges as much as I would like to put her down. What I'm gonna do right now is use some alcohol ink. Let's get loopy, shall we? Because I am not loopy. I am not loopy enough. I just want to point that out. I am never loopy enough. you know. Am I loopy?
Loopy.
Loopy.
Hello, my name is Lupe.
Eve calls herself a bimbo, and I keep telling her to stop, and that's her way of saying she's loopy. I'm a bimbo. I keep telling her, stop it. You're not a bimbo. I forgot about these. I can't glue these down. I don't know how I would do it because they're like plastic. See? I forgot they're sitting here. I wish some of them were paper. Sometimes they come in collections where you get a bit of both. But these are beautiful, but they are made of plastic. So I'm not sure. Those are kind of a staple thing. You have to staple them down. I do have these bits though that could work. Yeah, they're very cool, unexpected texture. I think they'll make a nice journal page where you can see something bold underneath it because they're see-through. You are not sitting right. You need to sit right. There we go. All right, alcohol ink it is. Ready to get loopy? I'm doing it. I probably should put something down. I'm going to just grab a tray because I have the trays over here. I'm not going to pick colors. It takes time. Who has time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time. No. And that's what I want. So I just picked 2 trays with my basic, I have the spinny thing, but these are the colors I often use. You guys know. I need something to put it on.
Rhonda, did you have 8 tracks? I imagine Rhonda playing her really cool 70s, 80s music on 8 tracks.
Rhonda, are you older than me? Are you? I'm wondering. I imagined we were the same age. I remember
Rhonda's like Cher. She's ageless.
What?
Rhonda's like Cher. She's ageless.
You are ageless, yes. I was born in 1972. So I was actually named after Cher because my mom and dad watched the Sonny and Cher show, and my dad was just in love with Cher. And, he was kind of in charge. So, mom let him name me after Cher. Which I need to put this on something. What do I usually put it on when I'm doing alcohol ink? I don't even remember.
1961.
1961. Huh. Well. Well. Look at you. All right. Well, I'm going to take this out because I don't necessarily want to stain that. I'm going to use that rubber mat. Let's see. Put this away. So we're going to do like, alcoholic. I want to give her some color and some life. Same with her. She's got a gold base of spray paint, which is perfect. I like the graphite. I'm going to keep the ones that are graphite. I just think they're so cool. Let's see. All right. And I do have my fan on. I just want you guys to know that.
Carla wonders if glitter glue or gel medium won't hold those papers. I thought you could repair teeth with glitter glue if you held it in your mouth long enough.
Repair teeth with glitter glue if you held it in your mouth. What? I'm sorry, what?
You know those papers you want to glue down, but you're not sure if they're glue down?
Oh, yeah. I don't think glitter glue works on those. I think those are going to be like a sew into the book or a staple thing. Or double-sided tape, I think, also might work. So I don't think glitter glue is going to work. And it's going to show.
But I like the idea of sewing it.
Yeah, into a book. If we're stitching a book, I think that's probably a good way to go.
Diane had an 8-track. Her brother's older and had a reel-to-reel. Ooh. Yeah, I grew up with an 8-track because my dad had them, and
my dad did too.
And we still have. I think I gave them away to somebody when he passed away, but he had a lot of 8-track. He still used the 8-track machine.
The machine,
recently.
Okay, so when my dad died, he had left his 8-track and all of his original 8-tracks over at his girlfriend's house, and she contacted me and said, "I have this in my garage if you want to come get it." And I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. Which I, could do still probably. I told her I wasn't sure, and I haven't heard from her. And she probably still has it stored, but I'm wasting that. I don't like it. I'm gonna do something with it. But 8-tracks. I remember listening to those in the car, and I thought that Dr. Hook 8-track was mine because I sang along to it, and I was like, that's mine. I was like, sexy eyes, wanna walk the floor, wanna want some more. It's 3.
I'm trying to remember the ones that I liked, but I can't think of the names now. I can picture them.
Yeah. Yep. I
had a couple that were like compilations of like big hits of the 70s.
Yeah. I love those Time Life, because you hear a lot of songs you forgot about.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. And I call those my AM radios. Like those are AM radio songs, like the kind you were listening to, laying in the back window of the car without a seatbelt on, looking at the clouds, like 'cause you were on a road trip with your parents and you were 4, laying in the back window.
You might be Diane.
What's that?
Diane asked if she's the oldest here. She was born in 1954.
Huh. 1954. I think that's my mom. I think my mom.
We were all born in the 1900s.
50. I think my mom was born in 52 because we're exactly 20 years apart. So, yeah, but we're all sisters in art, aren't we, Eddie?
Girl. Snap,
you
snap.
My sister. Yeah, snap, snap.
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
That's ugly. I don't like it. It's okay. It's
Carla, 1956.
Huh. Where'd my gold go? That's silver. Sure. I'm just going to... Oh, it's on my desk already. Just trying to give it a white background. Still not hearing the... There it is. Oh. So far, I've just glued things to things. Yeah. Doing great.
Conversation's been fun.
Oh, it has been. I've been more into that today, I think. Isn't that funny how that works out?
I know, right?
Yeah. I want to fix the white on her face. I do not like it, Sam. I do not
Becky is
like
a
it.
bicentennial baby. Not a baby anymore, girl. Come on.
Yeah,
Be real.
for real. Who's the youngest one here? I bet she's here in the studio. Let's find
Well,
out.
I was born in 74.
Okay, so you're 2 years younger than me.
Yep.
Lexi's not here. She could
She'd
be.
beat us.
She
Yeah,
was.
for sure.
Yeah, she usually is like the youngest one around. But 1972, 1974, beat 1974 and go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
She's 85 here in the studio. Anybody top that? You know you're old when everything you grew up with now called, and we call it vintage for a reason. Vintage is a word for a reason.
When music I heard for the first time is now considered classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you feel the age?
Yep.
Becky 76.
76. Yeah.
76
Well, yeah, I knew we were the
bombs
same
in the
age.
big parade.
So I want kind of the mossy, like with some turquoise, and I'm gonna moss green always looks so dark before you add the white, but it is so pretty with white. Watch. And I love watching it come to life. A bit more. It's my colors. It's all my colors. So pretty with the white. So we found a new river to find agates at. We found more than we've ever found. A new river. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
And it feels close because it's like one turn away from the house and like down a mountain road. It's so
Down
cool.
by the riverside.
Yeah.
Down by
And I can't wait to go back and like
riverside.
walk up the river and like explore the areas of it. Yeah. It goes like through farmland and stuff. Oh, you need another brush. I should have like a little pot of alcohol, but the problem with it evaporates. So I would need to, I could pick this up with tags here, like spray it and reuse the ink on my mat. Cause you know, I hate that. Her face is copper. It's kind of got a weird thing going on. I wish the copper was as pretty as the gold, the alcohol ink. I wish it was. I will let it dry and then I will go back over it with a little hand sanitizer because it's a little stronger and just a teeny tiny bit to pick up any color on her face that I don't like. But I think she looks beautiful in her mossy copper gold that looks like gold leaf. It's gorgeous.
So cool.
And now let me know if you're getting lightheaded, okay?
Will do.
I'm going to try to use this and we'll add some patina here because it's on my mat already. Kind of looks like patina with that moss green. I'm going to make sure that this stays bright and I'm going to do that with this. Some people put it in a palette, actually. I've seen that happen, and then they will add, spray it and use it on stuff. This is the one I had to trim. So I'm going to add a little bit more patina. I feel like she could be trimmed a little bit more in there. I had to take teeny tiny scissors to get in between her little feathers because that was the one that had the extra stuff on it. So... and then we're going to give her face a little patina.
Yeah, Rhonda, I remember taking a pencil and trying to get the tape wound back onto the
Oh, yes.
the cassette. You know?
Oh, gosh. Of course. Of course. I'm surprised. At one point, I did have my first 45s. And it was like Madonna, Borderline, and Like a Virgin, flip sides. And
My
then,
first 45 was Queen.
go figure.
And I played it. I had a little
Of
record
course
player.
it was.
I had a Winnie the Pooh record player.
Oh, I love it. How old were you?
Oh,
So
So
you
this
were
was like
playing Queen on Winnie the Pooh.
79,
That is
80 around
freaking
there.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
We are the champions. Trained
You
from an
knew
early age.
Did you know even back then? I'm gonna
Oh,
quote there.
probably.
So
Have I not shown you the picture of me with the lifeguard at the lake when I was a little kid?
no.
Or you could tell
Let's
that. You
see
could tell
that.
that.
Oh, Be Kind Rewind. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so what I did was I took that green, I add a little tint to her, to kind of like a bronze that's been starting to change. And then she's got a little extra gold on her halo that looks a little gold leafy when it dries. It's doing that whole
Beautiful.
separating and everything. So I didn't add a lot. It doesn't need a lot. Gold.
She's out.
Oh no. No. But you know, these are my colors, guys. I mean, it's what I use. So it's what I live for.
That's what I'll do.
Oh, thank you. Do I have another one I want to color while I'm here? Let's see. I want the church to have more color. And I was thinking, but it needs trimmed first. I was thinking about putting a hole in it right here and then adding something to it. Would be fun. That one's already got colors, got paint. I'm just making sure. All right. So how about, I like her the way she is. She looks antiqued. She'll need to go on something. And let me see. Wonder if I can put this on here or on one of the other ones like it, depending on the color, and put something behind her, like one of the round things. Where are they? Come here, you.
Oh, that looks cool.
And just stack it up. She fits on there if I balance her and cover this with something. I would need to poke a hole in it right there to hang. Or it would need two tiny ones on the side or a bail. I got the bails out to show you guys, by the way. Where are they? Where are my bails? They're right here. Hello? Where are you?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? They're right here. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, real helpful. Okay, these are what I'm talking about when I'm saying you can glue a bail to the back. So you have like, I'm gonna pick a big one here. So you have like this piece right there, and that's what it looks like from the side. And you glue to the back, so you have like a loop on it.
Nice. Oh, I like
Then you
that.
can leave it like that, or you can cover it and just have this part sticking out. So
Very smart.
yeah. So technically what I could do is put a bail on this between even and let it stick out if I want to do it that way. Or I can poke a hole in the resin, which is really easy to do. And I'm thinking actually one of the little square ones would be better on that, I think. To not have so much of that hanging out would be a good idea. So one of the ones I covered over here, I'm not going to mess with it, but or have it hanging out differently. Right, smaller circles, I think, just to give it a background.
Bless
So
you.
the back of it, bless you, or look at it. I just don't want it to show. Sure, I have something smaller here. I have to figure out how to successfully use these too, because I think these are gorgeous. I just don't have, like they need to go on something bigger. Maybe on, ooh, look at this. Maybe on that. It's on the Firebird. Yeah, something. I don't know. I haven't, really used them successfully yet. There's a smaller one. Look. Small circles. There's a So these are my bigger ones here. I also have the heart. Might work. I've got a bunch of hearts. And in this drawer, I've got more. I've got
more.
other kinds. Yeah. Ooh, Oh, I forgot I had balloons. I think Mom got me those. There's some small circles. Okay. So, let's see. I've been needing to make window jewelry for so long. Okay, so I could use a heart and then have these to punch the hole in, like on the sides, and do like a chain this way. Put her here. I think that's it. I think that would look cool. And put some, either a gel print or some, like maybe some of my striped tissue or something behind it.
Oh yeah. Cool.
That looks great. So I want to do the frame because the frame looks pretty transparent right now. I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to do a little more color on the frame, thinking about her. I could do this too to see what it looks like. Okay, let's do it. And then I could maybe put some crackle over it, or I don't know. Let's figure it out. We're gonna get you guys out of the way. I don't want to mess you up with my spray, my alcohol spray. So I've got my alcohol. Just kind of get that started. I'm gonna put some white on it because then everything I mix with it will have a white undertone and will be more solid color. Like,
Mhm.
but with the white undertone gives it, just it's more vibrant, I think. And then this,
Makes sense.
it changes the color, Okay, so we've got the pewter color from the lead, right? From the tell me what it's
Graphite?
graphite. The graphite colors, please, Eddie. Oh,
Yeah. Hey.
so I don't
I
want
got
to use
you.
black. I don't have my full selection over here. Let's go with what I know. Well, let's do Monsoon. This is one of my favorites. Because it is like two totally different colors, kind of like the moss and the mushroom. I love them because they, when you add the white to them, they just become something else. And this one ends up looking like denim. Look at that. And then when it's done, what I can do is go over it with a little bit of gold wax to pull out the texture. I really wanted blue fingers today, so that's cool. As you guys know, I always seem to have a blue or a green thumb. That's what I do.
That's what she do.
It is. I'm gonna find. Let's see. I don't want to have to get up and look behind me. Don't make me do it. Smolder. Gunmetal. Darn you. Spice. I don't want it to end up looking pink. Gray stone. I'm gonna swoosh. Swishy, swishy, swishy. There we go. Ooh, it's doing a thing.
Pretty.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's really neat.
It's there's a finish on this wood. And it is kind of had a moment where it was doing the thing it does on the gel plate. Where it gets the little spots in it. That was cool. Okay, I do have silver here. I haven't used much silver. I got the big bottle that had the silver and gold last time, and I really haven't messed with this one. It turned purple. Look at that in the white together.
It's so pretty. I love it.
Yeah, it turned out really beautiful. There's a shine on it from my light, by the way. That's not like that at the bottom.
Shine bright like a diamond.
It is shiny, yeah. And that's the silver, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of that in. And I'll put something in the center of it to make it do the thing. I'm gonna make it do its thing. Maybe. It's doing that sparkle thing, that it does, like it's shimmering as it's spreading out so it can dry. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Careful. There we go. Wait. No spots. Spread out. There. It's beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna let that one dry. Ooh, look at all that! Look at all that underneath. Okay, now we have to use it. Darn it! Darn it! Let's grab one of these. Let's see. Yeah, darn it. Give me a sec. One that I want, that I'm okay with putting a little blue on. Let's try her. She's been painted with a very matte turquoise paint, and this is clay. Okay. Also, I filled it up because it's clay, and these normally she would have this part cut out, but I filled it fuller and filled the two little accessories next to her.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm gonna see, like, so she looks totally different than the others, and I think I can leave it like that, or I can cut her out. So, but she's clay. She's that clay that you freeze to get out of the mold. That Flex Farm sent me.
Okay.
Do this. Oh, let's do that. Let's see what
Everybody
happens.
gets a little bit.
What's that?
Everybody gets a little bit.
Yeah. Ugh, that looks terrible.
Oh, bye, Becky. Take care.
Hi, Becky. Thank you for being here. You know how everything goes through an ugly phase? Yeah, she's doing that right now. She's going through her ugly phase. She's about to blossom like a beautiful swan. I
Just
swear.
wait for the glow up. It's gonna be fabulous.
Yeah, she's gonna blossom. Okay. We're gonna go to my favorite color now. Some blue and gold, you know.
You know.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to whitewash her or anything, but to mix with that blue, which is on my brush. Oh, I made her gray. That's fun. You know the grays. You know the gray people.
She's leaning more towards Avatar.
Yeah. I really like her hair though, and her necklace. We're gonna let her dry, and then I can adjust her accordingly. What else can I paint? What else can I mess up? Let's do that. Let's do some of that.
Do it.
I have a seahorse. I mean, maybe he's got some blue.
Giddy up.
Yeah. This baby blue.
Oh, I love how that's turning out.
I should just do a tag with the extra. So, because you know me, I'll ruin 100 things trying not to waste it. And then I have to paint it again anyway. So it doesn't matter, you know. So he's gray now. That's fun. Got a gray seahorse. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got a gray seahorse
Mm-hmm.
coming up to see
He's
me.
actually got a good, nice base coat. So any other color I put on him is really going to show up. It's kind of like the gray palette paper. So your colors
Oh,
look
yeah.
truer. Yeah, everything's going to look truer on him now. We're going to let him dry.
Where is Kylie? Good question. We don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
She turned off her GPS.
She's been having a lot to do, and we've just been so blessed to have her here. I think, and it's so nice that she comes here. Okay, so I need to pull something out to get that off my thing here. I'm doing it. I swear I am. I swear I am. Okay, I need to move you over. You puddly little thing. I said puddly.
Yeah.
It's not piddly. It's puddly.
Puddly.
Oh, I have these. I mean, seriously, I'm completely damaged. Bluebirds,
Bluebirds.
bluebirds, blue doves, blue doves. There we go. And lastly, let's get this up. Got some packaging here. It's got a nice slicky surface, which is good for alcoholics. So let's see what happens. Let's make this ugly too.
Do it.
I had just brought it upstairs. So it came with something. I don't remember what. Oof. We're gonna let that dry. There we go. Got a lot of it up. Now I don't feel like I wasted it.
Love that.
The corner right there.
So pretty.
Yeah, it is. It looks like a watercolor. Yeah, colors are great too. All right. Now I feel like I can actually wipe this up and not have it all over my desk in puddles, because that's what I was trying to do as I add more alcohol to it, you know. Wait, it needs more ink now.
Mas, please.
Yeah. I'm going to go a little over today because I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to pick one and do a next step. So if that works for you, Eddie.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to get these out of my way. We're done with these for a minute. Close that out. I need to get a little farther this time, I think. Look how dull he looks now. Oh yeah, he turned out great.
It's just one layer.
It is. We got to go through the ugly phase, right? Gotta
Yeah.
go through the ugly phase. Mhm.
That's what I
And I
say to
wanted
the
ink on
kids.
my hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really.
What am I making at the moment?
Yeah, you're
Making
noise.
sure that this stream goes smoothly. That's what I'm doing.
Making sure she doesn't spill anything.
I got to pay attention to the chat. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of stuff.
That's great.
Sharon don't pay me to do nothing else.
No. I pay him in laughter, smiles, a
Yeah.
good time.
A couple of shins and giggles.
I want him to move here. That'd be great. That would be great. Okay, now, wish that was dry. So we're going to take one of these and do something special. And actually, I'm really liking one of these for this. And one of the things we put paper on, I think we can go ahead and take some clips off and choose one. Or two. We may layer two. Let's see. All right. So let's see. This is the one we antiqued. This would be the easiest to cut, trim, sand, do the thing to. So we may. So let's see. Do I want a second one? Probably not. No, she doesn't need that. That'll be harder to sand. It'll take me a while. Okay. No. I think they don't need these anymore, and they're in my way. That was the wrong key. Started on the wrong key. You recognize it partway through, and you're like, I'm just going to keep going. I also have her, so. And I think she's dry. She's beautiful. beautiful. She's really pretty, you guys. Look at that. She is. I really like her. Okay, I'm going to trim this off. I want to get to the point where I'm adding the jewels. That's the level I want to be at there. These square ones are definitely easy to maneuver here and get your excess off. Shame to throw that away. I did it. Can I have a round of applause, please? For throwing away a little bit of garbage that I would hoard. Otherwise hoarded. So I'm going to take this. Where's my sandpapers? Where did it go? Where did it go? Just a little bit on the edge there. I need to bring up some new sandpaper for my holder. These fell out, like the nails, because you lift the top, it rips them, and then they don't want to stay in there anymore. I do really enjoy this part. Does it make a terrible sound online?
So nice. Nah, I'm used to it.
It looks beautiful. It really does.
My
And
dad
then-
was always sanding something.
was he?
Yeah.
So then I find it very enjoyable, but it's also one of those
is.
things like you're thinking about other things when you're doing it.
No,
It's-
totally. When you're actually doing it yourself, there is
Yes.
a relaxing
Yeah,
element to it.
it is. So doing that and going a little, like pulling it in a little bit, so I'm not just doing this edge, I'm doing
Like
this edge.
right, rounding it.
Right. And what it does is it creates a softer place for the the gold to land and stick to also. So
Diane
it makes
says
it a little
she's
bit.
still here. She's waterproofing her bird bath and getting her fingers stuck together.
Oh, how nice. It's like ink
Diane,
on my
you know how to
finger.
party, girl. Woo-woo.
That's right.
Oh, look
so
at this. She's
going
building
over.
the lily.
Doing the edges. I'm doing my using the rub and buff. My other gold one is nearly gone. It's probably dry. So I kind of gave up on that one because I've used it for years and I keep refreshing it. But
Wasn't that the name of your group in high school?
what's that?
Rub and Buff?
That was your club, Eddie.
It
Wasn't
was.
It was, yeah, rub and buff.
We did that and we studied Latin.
Mine was the smoke and run. Yep. That's me. That looks gorgeous. It really does look
Down
beautiful. And
under
it's
the
good.
bleachers, that's where you'll find Sharon.
We went behind the pool. That's where we went.
That'll be a good jingle for us.
Behind the pool?
Where is Sharon? She's behind the bleachers.
Yeah. We didn't really have
Eddie's
those,
not far behind.
I'd be behind the pool smoking. Like that's where the cool kids hung out.
How do you go behind pool?
Well, we
What
had
is
a
it,
pool
swimming?
that was also the public pool, but it was part of the high school. So like the swim team and stuff went there.
There's like
And in the summer, it would open up, and there was a building behind,
God.
And in the summer, some of us would even climb over the fence at night to get in. So it did happen twice.
See, kids don't know these days what it was like to be us because
So to be us, they'll never know the
we
things
could have a good. We had great times, but there's no
We
footage
did.
of us.
we
There's
did.
no flock cameras watching our every move
Never.
back then.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah.
We were doing our
Freaking flock cameras. Yeah. So,
we had privacy. To do our
Mhm.
best.
So I'm gonna. They all have found word poetry on them, so I do need to cover the back before I get overexcited here with this. And I need to cover the back with something that's like doesn't have words on it, so it can't be a book page unless it's like music paper. Music paper would be okay. Where is my music paper?
Oh yeah.
I haven't used that in ages, actually. But I just need to find something to cover the back real quick. Tissue paper might be the best call on that. Sometimes I paint them. Sometimes I, it could be anything. Maybe some of that. Some words.
Yeah, I could see that, Rhonda. She says you and Rhonda says you and her would have been besties in school.
We would have been, absolutely. And Eddie would have been with us.
No,
absolutely.
I was a very goody two shoes in school.
Oh, I'd have changed that. I'm a bad
Nope.
influence, Eddie.
I was very good boy.
Eddie was a good boy. Do you guys hear that?
Yep.
That is so cool, Eddie. I'm so proud of you, Eddie. Yeah.
You grow up Catholic in a Protestant
Well,
state.
yeah, that's right. You had nuns to beat you, so
No, I wasn't like in Catholic school, but we had the whole, guilt.
You didn't-
and the
you didn't
fear
have
of
nuns.
God.
There were no nuns. No nuns. There were no nuns. Right?
Well,
Were there nuns? Well, yeah. See.
there were, but I went
Yeah,
to public
see.
school.
But you were the boy, and you were in the boys. Yeah, I get it.
I didn't start making up for lost time until about 30.
Really?
Because when I was 19, I met someone and we were together for 10 years after that.
Was this someone a male or a female?
Yeah. No, it was,
Oh, okay.
it was,
So that's when you discovered, maybe.
well, no. So like, okay. No, what it was is
Did it always show?
I was in college
Mm-hmm.
and, fresh out of
Yeah,
high school
College. Mm-hmm.
and just not like,
Had that
I
Catholic
moved away.
schoolgirl thing going on where you're
I
spreading your
left
wings.
college. When I left high school, I moved to college. I moved to the dorms, even though I was living in the same city, but I just wanted to live on my own, right?
Right.
And experience life that way. And then happenstance, I was out with a friend I worked with, and she's like, "Oh, hey, my buddy's back in town from Jersey, and he's had his new place. Come with me. We'll go have a visit. We'll hang out for a little
Yeah.
bit. We'll do whatever."
You fell in
And
love.
we met that day, and we stayed together for the next 10 years.
That's amazing, Eddie. I didn't know that. Yeah. Paul, are you
Our
still here,
first
honey?
date- Our first date was at Burger King because we were po.
I love that. Because you were what?
Po.
Poor? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but we couldn't afford the O and the R.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Hey,
You were Poe. You were Poe. I get it.
and yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
So
Very
like
fun.
after him and I broke up, I was living in South Florida at the time, so it was like wild central.
Oh, yes. Florida's a great place for that, actually, to discover yourself, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, I had a good time. I had I made the best of it. It was.
I'm sure you did.
I saw.
I've been to
I met all
Florida.
kinds of
It's
cool
hilarious.
people.
Yeah.
I hung out with a Michael Jackson choreographer one night.
Wow. Oh my gosh,
It was
Eddie.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started going to burlesque shows
I
in
love that.
Miami because
Mhm.
a couple of the dancers were friends of a friend, and we were all friendly
Mhm.
outside of that. And I was like going to these burlesque shows where it was mostly
Where-
women.
But there's drag queens there too, aren't there?
No, it was mostly women performing, like straight, like
Oh, I mean in the audience. It was like, sometimes it was the same party, same crowd.
in the show. And like, so, we'd go watch them perform, and then we'd go to the clubs after.
Mm-hmm.
There was also
I got too much.
there was a boy band
Now I have to use that.
that filmed a reality show in Miami, and I can't remember for the life of me the name of the boy band, but we got invited to a filming one night at
Oh,
a
that's
club
cool.
where we're doing like a performance. And I
Cool, Eddie.
cannot remember who the band was.
Okay, now I have to use this and I'm really mad. You guys know me.
Hey, Eve, she can put it on Eve.
Hey, come here. No, she'll let me. She would be like, okay, where do you want me to stand?
Chippendales. No, Carla. I've never been to a Chippendales, Carla. Believe it
Oh
or not.
gosh, they're terrible. So when I was tending bar, we would,
I always
they
found them
would be
cheesy.
where I worked sometimes, or my girlfriends, the other angels, because there were the redhead, the brunette, and the blonde, and that's what we were nicknamed. They would get tickets and not tell me because they knew I didn't want to go, and so they would say, "Hey, meet us at the," like. And then they set it up and you walk in and then you're singled out by one of them. And before you know it, you're on his shoulders
Oh no.
because they pick you up and whisk you away, whether you're like, no, I don't think so, or not. But it was actually in a place that I was working and it was my day off. And I was like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, we partied with them afterwards.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, we did.
No, until I graduated, and when I graduated high school, I was like four eyes nerd, carried 50 books everywhere he went. Very studious.
Oh, how sweet, Eddie.
nerdy.
I don't see that in you. I mean, we're the dunce. We're the dunce. We're the kids in the corner, and like our sense of
My
humor.
grades
And
weren't super, but I did my best.
you did what?
My grades weren't super, but I did my best.
Well,
I mean, I was in school.
You were a
with
goodie,
kids.
though.
I was in a school with other kids whose parents were highly educated, so they had a bigger advantage than I did going in.
Right.
I couldn't go home, and I couldn't go home for my parents to help me with my Latin homework or my algebra or literature because they didn't grow up with that.
Well,
So,
yeah. I mean, I grew up too fast, but in like my situation, it was just how it was, and I had a kid in high school too, so
there was a girl in high school. She was
that moment.
she had two babies by the time she left high school. But
I
she
didn't
never,
get to go to high school after that.
She never gave up high school, and she went on to be successful after that.
That's amazing.
So
my stepdad said that no stepdaughter was going to shame him like that, and as soon as I started showing, I wasn't allowed to go to school. And then he told me that I had to move out when my baby was 3 months old. I'm like, he told me that in the same conversation.
Well,
so the whole time I'm pregnant, I'm worrying about how I'm going to do that, because the father took off. He left the state, and not mine. He was older. And he actually joined the military to dodge being a father and ended up in desert sands or desert. He ended up in a war. He didn't know that was going to happen. I also heard, because I met a gal that was actually his, like girlfriend. They were riding to each other. She had his dog tags and she gave them to me. She gave them to me. That was the only reason why I had any of his information. And she told me that the first week he got to California, he was in Camp Pendleton, and he was mugged and lost everything. Like he was like constantly having it coming, and then
don't forget.
And she broke up with him. She was like, are you joking right now? Because they were still together.
Yeah.
And had when he left, they were together, and that was a thing. So all the little glue bits around the edges, I'm taking my glue brush.
That's looking really cute.
The colors go really well with that one, and that's the one that has the better mica in the mold that came out that way. This one hasn't been adjusted. So not all of them came out like good because they didn't look transparent. So
All right, Rhonda, take care. We'll talk to
Rhonda,
you
see
soon.
you later. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to come back and leave a comment about, the things you do or a favorite song that, makes you forget, so that everybody else can enjoy that too, please.
Or your
Thank you.
favorite cuss words to scream out.
Oh, those are fine too. Yeah. Just use some asterisks and, in the middle. We'll get it.
Dress it up.
Yeah. Yep. Dress it up. Now I really need to dry brush it because when you get the glue wet, it gets kind of weird, I think. So I need a dry, stiff brush.
Oh,
Need a dry, stiff brush. Gotta say it fast. Gotta say it fast for the one across the room.
Once in a while you do.
What's that?
Once in a while you do.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna use this one.
I've got a
It's
burrito
very-
waiting.
What's that?
I've got a burrito waiting for me for my supper.
A burrito?
Yeah.
Like a proper burrito or?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
order from this
Like-
place and I'll order like 2 things and like I'll have
I
one
thought
night.
you were using a euphemism there for a second.
No, I'm talking about actual food. Thank you very much.
Okay. Did it get delivered just
First
now?
and foremost, because first and foremost,
Oh.
I'm a fatty. Well, no, like I was saying, I ordered yesterday. I ordered 2 things, and so I had one last night, and then I have the other today.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So I haven't been eating. As you guys know, I started GLP-1, and I'm really proud that I have given myself my second shot now.
Woohoo!
I do it on Saturdays. Do it again. It's on Saturday nights, and I thought it would be really hard. I actually have a friend whose mom is a nurse, and she showed me. She did my first one for me, and I realized how small that needle is. It is tiny. It is so small, you just don't even notice it. So it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, which is really good.
That's good.
I mean, I had permission from my doctor who
Okay.
is doing
Diane's gonna do this
yeah.
too, so we're gonna say goodbye, Diane.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's you when they all they're going to put you away.
Stop acting crazy, Carla. We don't want them to put you away now.
Yeah.
We need
Bye,
Meemaw
Diane.
here.
Yeah, no crazy. Come on. Actually, we're all a little crazy right now, so it's okay. I think we
Really are.
outnumber them. We outnumber them. Think about it. All the crazy women outnumber, the billionaires in this country, and you're allowed to be crazy. So you just go for it, girl.
We just need to get them all together in the same room and go after those guys.
Can we? I think Iran
Right.
would love it. I'm behind them, and I know you know what I'm saying. So, hey, look how pretty this came out. There's like little weird textures in it. Oh, it's so hard to
Oh,
see on
that's
the.
so nice.
It has some fun little things happening and a purple ring around it,
It looks like a
That-
moody
where-
sky.
like a what?
Moody sky.
It kind of does. And it ringed itself in purple though. Like all the purple floated to the outside, and there was no purple in it. That was a color that separated out.
So Julie has asked in the chat, has anyone heard of a piano player called Richard Clayderman? She used to listen to it to do homework.
I have not. We do listen to Bach and Beethoven in the forest if we're going to listen to, or I listen to beach waves, if I'm on my phone and I just want to do something. I just want something in the background,
My dad used to play a lot of old Puerto Rican like folk type music, where it's a lot of like guitars and stuff like
That is
that.
cool.
That was kind of good.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to do this because I can use, this glue, which is the weight of my paper. It's very thin and dries fast, and, it's perfect for tissue. Tissue paper is such a good way to get it over with quick, too, because you can use the glue stick, and it's easy to sand off.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And me and my black and white stripes, I love them. All right. So like this. So I'll probably go till 2:30 if that's okay. And if you need to get up and microwave yourself a burrito, you do that.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Having a
So
good
I'm-
time with you all.
Oh, we always have so much fun. And I've been, when we are feeling giggly and silly and getting out of ourselves, like this, it is nice when we go over a little. And that's the only reason why we go over a little.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it away from the edges a little bit so that it's not totally matched up on
I like it.
purpose. And then when I go in with some gold paint, I can smudge it around. Got this.
Oh, Carla says she got tissue like that at Michael's yesterday.
Did you? You guys have seen me use this for quite a while now, and it's worked on so many things. It is kind of a it reminds me of the wet strength tissue, the texture of it though. It has that sort of texture. It's a little bit less like dissolving tissue, and it's a little more solid than that.
Oh, is that like? Oh, Julie says her dad used to listen to a lot of orchestra violin music, like the Fourth Season.
Oh yeah,
Vivaldi.
yeah. I love when like the bass and the violin, and like when they redo songs, like cover songs almost. So the ink is showing through from the other side, like that it was sitting on, and that also looks stormy. You see that?
That looks wonderful.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna try to use one of these for this, I think, because she is going on here. She's going on the frame. She is that color. So where is my frame? I could probably touch that up while I'm in here too, right here. All right, so there's my frame. There's that. This still looks like plastic to me, so I'm gonna keep adding to that until it doesn't look like plastic anymore. But I'm gonna I've got this navy blue and I've got this black. So I want to use a dark color around the edges. Bits of tissue on my face. This is like what Rhonda, I think, named it the trifecta one day, or Paula. Can't remember, it was a while back, because it's like glue, maybe it was Yolanda, it was glue, paint, like the whole
Paper,
9 yards.
everything.
As soon as you get glue on it though,
I was like that. I forgot what I was doing the other day, and I was doing because I did some toilet paper rolls, like with gel prints as a wall hanging. And oh my god, like, because it's very fiddly, so you use your fingers a lot to get into the nooks and crannies.
Well, I use my fingers a lot anyway.
The layer of glue of medium on my fingers, I could peel them off, and like I had to activate my computer and my keyboard as a thumb thing. That's how I turn it on, and it wouldn't read my thumb because how thick the glue was.
You got so much stuff on it. Yes. So I'm going to smear this around the edges as well on the back. And I'll bring some of it down and some of it up and let it do its thing.
Did I miss Paul leaving?
Did Paul leave? Because
he didn't say.
They don't always say goodbye. So yeah, maybe. He could have got distracted by something or
squirrel.
Yeah. Paul is a squirrel. Like me, maybe worse. Yeah, we're squirrels. Shiny is our favorite color.
There you go. I like that.
Yep, I've always said that. I always meant it. Shiny is my favorite color. So I'm just trying to dull this down because it does look like plastic and I don't want that. And a lot of time, like the edges, like they get missed. And they're the ones that look like plastic. So I have to be, extra careful with the edges on these because they're so thick, these resin frames. Same with this piece, this edge right here. This kind of looks like graphite. So that's why I chose it. Okay. Let's see how that does. And then if I need to add another touch of color, I may. So blue, let's see, we've got blue and black and gray. What else do I have here? That's that greeny color. I have more in the thing behind me. I also have, I mean, I could use paint too. Oh, that's nice. I'm not mad at that too. I mean, the stripes are kind of cool. That might do the stripes, guys. Might do the stripes. I need another color in here. I think that's why I might do that. What do you think, Eddie?
Um,
So I feel like I want them closer together so they show up better. But this needs another color. It's too
yeah, I'm not sure.
lost. This is lost. It needs maybe another color just in here. Like
Something
maybe-
to make it glow a little bit.
yeah, maybe. Well, she's got silver on her. Let's see. You know, maybe I should do something crazy here. She has a little gold on her edges from the mold. I gotta get this paper off my finger. Oh my god. Get away from me. Blah, blah. Yeah, I chewed it off. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. What do you mean? I do have this silver I could brush a little on, and it would be pretty rich, but I think it's gonna fill the holes and the whole thing will turn silver. I could see, I've got pewter, I've got blue, I've got purple. I just need something behind her head, I think. I think she needs a little pattern, honestly, behind her head. It's gonna stick out. So let me think real quick here. What if I do you guys remember this?
Yes.
You remember this?
Yes.
The tissue box. What if I give her a little color in the background with this? This looks like alcohol ink, which is so weird to
It
me.
does.
And I didn't do that.
Amazing.
It's not really showing up enough. It needs a pop of something. Red won't work. Black. Help! 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 Help!
Mary Brown suggested turquoise metallic.
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah, maybe like one of my colors back here that's got the, like this, or that one's not metallic. I've got the Arteza Fancy Black, and it's the color shift. I just want to see what it looks like. It's pretty dark. It looks like her head. That's just going to blend in. I mean, we're finger painting today, right? Doesn't really want to go.
You have like a pearly white.
I do. I have a really great pearly white paint. You guys remember that?
That
One
might
that I
could possibly work.
might do. Got a cream color. That's just white. Where's my pearl? There it is. Ooh, paint boogers.
That
That was a good one.
was.
All right, let's see. It's too much. Now I have to paint something. So what if I did this?
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Brought that out. And I'm going to take Mary Brown's suggestion as well. You'll see. Hold on. So now that actually turned out, it looks more silver now
Yes.
because it just with
And
it
it
mixed with
should
that.
give you a good contrast between the head and the heart.
And I'm going to do this shade,
Thanks,
it's like
Mary Brown.
like a patina, chalky. It's the chalky color. And it's really light. And I'm going to do some finger painting here. Like, and give it some extra color.
A little something, something.
Just a little something. Yep. To bring out the color I want to put in the background. There we go. And it's just kind of, you know, it's not too bold. All right. And then I'll take, let's see, how can I know where I'm at here? I'm going to make a pencil line. Okay. And a paintbrush. One of these ones just sitting on my desk. Do that. No, guess not. One's too big. One's too angled. All right. This one. So I'm going to take this, see how it looks. Paul's going to be sad that we were talking to him and he missed it. Eve, you and I should go see Paul one day. I've got to take him a prize anyway. What am I hearing downstairs? Oh, maybe she went out. Oh, she did. I'm hearing noises downstairs. I'm like, is that a door?
Oh, is Eve not there?
She went downstairs. And I didn't even hear her. She just like snuck out to go do something. Okay. Yeah. A little bit more right there. All right. Because it only barely shows back there. There we go. And then we highlighted around the face that way. And then when I put the things, I'll punch holes here and here. You know, that's what I can do.
Sweet. That looks so good.
It worked, but we'll see. I would rather have had, like, if there was more showing, I would have put like a tiny little, you know, little floral print or a stripy print so it would show behind there to give it more, get a little pattern. But that's okay. So I'm going to take the rest of this paint and just switch it on this stuff on the back. Just so it's not wasted. You guys know me. I can't waste it.
Can't be wasting paint.
I don't want to be wasteful. Aw. And that one is black. It can stay black. And this one, it matches. Same colors. Gosh, that paintbrush holds a lot of paint. Okay, back in there. All right, so I'm going to attach this with, I'm going to attach it with the 3-in-1. I would probably go to almost a hot glue because of the different materials I'm working with. But this kind of works like a hot glue. I'm going to try it.
Oh, yes. 3-in-1.
Yeah, it's like a cold hot glue. 3-in-1. I tell you, it didn't glue my ears to the glass, though. Let me say that again. It didn't glue my ears to the glass, though. You know what I'm talking about? The ears that I got for the displays for your glass. It didn't work.
Wait, what?
They peel right off. It peels right off. It's crazy.
What are the ears made out of?
They're silicone. They look like something from a toy shop. Yeah. They look like something from a toy shop. They're
Like something you thought you had.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it didn't work on those. So there we go. So maybe that little bit. So hot glue probably won't either. So I probably need to use what I'm gonna do is take the glass off. That's my thoughts on that. Okay, I'm going to glue that down. And I only have a little bit of surface area to glue that down. So something I can do is put something small in the middle here that will give me more surface area and help, you know, stick it down. And it could be a foam dot, and you won't be able to see it because you can't see around it. Could be a foam dot, could be a hunk of plastic, or, you know, just like a little scrap of something. So I'll have to dig through my tin to find it, but I'm totally going to do that. To maybe a button, could be a button. It's just got to be the thickness of the frame. But what I'm going to do is pretend like that's not, I'm not working on that right now. And I'm going to add some jewels. I'm going to go with, I don't know, one of these. No. I'm thinking I have these blue, like rainbow dip, oil dip, you know, sort of ones.
Nice.
I also have the black ones I haven't used. Those are pearls. Those are diamonds. Yeah, those are ugly. And these also have some of these colors. I'm going to leave that out. Okay. You guys remember how I did this with the wax pen? So we're going to do the wax pen on this. Are you coming to see it in up close and personal? You should. I got glue oozing out of here. Now I have to make something else. No, I'm not.
Put it on Eve.
It's going to go right there. Come here, Eve. Paint and glue. She'll know the feeling of this. This is like three different kinds of glue, paint, wax, and and Nuvo Mousse and alcohol ink. So I'm doing great. I'm surprised they're not messier.
Ready to go.
I know it's been a good day if my hands look like this, you guys. And you know it too. And you know it too. So I might use some of those jewels. Probably going to use some of those. Let's find the wax pen. Should be right here. Why isn't it right here? We dropped it in here. Yep. So we've got the wax. You guys can use diamond painting leftovers for this too. Do you realize that? Like the you know how they give you all the extras and you get a little cup of little bits. These are for diamond painting. That's what this is. So I'm going to put some jewels around it and probably on the frame. And I'm going to go around these edges right here. I mean, like, because it's flowing, you know, because it flows. Oh, all right. Now, I'm going to go around these edges and make it special. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, stop it. Seriously. And I need to hold my frame still because it's like moving. It's not glued down yet. It's in that other glue. Okay. This would glue the frame down too. I mean, that's something I might reach for. All right. I'm going to get some of these. These look like they've been dipped in oil and I love them. Too much glue. Let's go to this side. I'm using that as a glue pot now, apparently. Let's dip it. Ooh, it does dry clear.
Spread the well.
Yeah, it will be okay. And sometimes I don't even pay attention to the size. I kind of like them when they're all over the place. Like that's a little one. There's another little one. I don't glue over there yet, do I? And then maybe out a little bit. Different sizes, different colors. They're all kind of the oil dipped, but some of them look more gold. Some of them will look more purple, green. Right there. I want a big one right here. Doesn't have glue right there. There's not enough. Not enough glue. There. More glue. So all that pretty alcohol ink on this heart, and we're covering most of it. It's just how it goes, huh?
That's the way the cookie be crumbling.
Yep. Part of the layering. Just part of the layering. Okay. Big one right there. Got some little ones. There's a green one. I have some beads that look like this, and they're hematite, which I love. Oh, I guess I need glue on this side, don't I? Careful, careful. Gonna put some here, all the way around the edge. And then I'll be putting them on the frame as well. I need to make sure I have a spot to punch a hole. Should have done that first. Probably put it right in here. So I'm going to move one of those. Put it there. There we go. So same thing. Got to have the place to punch the hole still. I'll probably have to, because I didn't punch it before I put the frame on and stuff, probably have to just use an awl with a nail
Okay.
or a hammer, or, you know, it's fine. Picked up too. My little thing is going to go right here. That one's upside down. Need another medium-sized one here. These are made for fingernails too. That's like a few packs of them, and you guys have seen me use these so many times. I really like them, and I have all like the diamonds, and they're just fun to add to charms and these things. Mixed media stuff, you know. I need to go off the edge a little bit with that guy because I did on this side. Give it some balance. Get some right here, but I need to leave the whole placement area alone. I could also still put one in the middle of that, like a hole, you know, like that. There we go. Now it looks like it has a rainbow disease. Looks like it has a rainbow disease, like it's been dipped in rainbow oil and it's lumpy.
It's not a bad disease to have, I guess.
Not a bad disease to have. I'm not saying that at all. No. Hold on.
That's one there I want to catch.
A rainbow disease?
Yeah. Back to the K Rodeo.
This is called Taste the Rainbow. What? I mean, I was like, what flavor is the rainbow? It's Skittles. Skittles. Yeah. Oh, I put one there, so I'm gonna
Skittle.
add a bigger one right here. There we go. And then one at the bottom. Right. Oh wait, I need to make sure it doesn't interfere with my face. It's got
Carla,
to interfere with my face. Right there. That's nice. I'm probably gonna put an ugly button underneath her, like a, you know, I think a button would be a good choice for that, to build her up.
You build me up. So
You know what song I love that I love to belt out?
What?
It gives me like the goosebumps, and it's almost like it's got a 9-inch nails feel still, is Take Me to Church. And I know people went through a phase, but if you really listen to that song and you turn that up, man, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't pay attention to it when it was, you know, out. It just kind of started showing up on my YouTube, on my music. So yeah, it's my Amazon Music on my Roku. Okay, so we're gonna be building her up with a button. Still might do a little something to the back there. I'm not absolutely positive about that back. And put her like that. We're gonna have holes on these sides, and then she'll get like, I've got some purple crystals like that reflect to hang, and I got to figure out how to do that because she doesn't have a lot of hanging room here. But it could be that I put some rings on the back side and do it that way. I think I need another one right here, like a big one. perfect. I haven't worked with alcohol ink in so long. I feel rusty. Isn't that weird? Like it's something I used all the time, and I could just like whoop whoop whoop, and it was, I felt done. And then I haven't used it for so long that I need some more alcohol ink time, I think. There we have it. I could also layer this on another one that has, a place to hang something. So, but I think she's beautiful. What do you guys think? There we go.
Carla says it looks good.
Thank you, Carla.
Too.
Carla makes weird things like I do. Love that. I love that. Don't ya? We're the assemblage girls.
Yeah, baby.
Yep. All right. And then lastly, before I go, we've got her. She's been gluing down. She's a bigger one, so there's a lot more room to play on these ones. Okay, so I press that down and it looks like we've got some glue that wants to come through here. And what I might do, I want a dry brush. I keep like reaching for a new dry brush. I've got a whole thing full of brushes over there in my water. So what I would do with her probably, I'm glad I got to that in time, because the clips pressed her down and like oozed out my golden medium. I did this a few times and every time pressed her down. But what I might do with this one, because it's got embossing powder on it anyway, I might go in and just touch it in a few spots and let embossing powder look like molten melted gold over her in some spots. Because you know how I like to use embossing powder in a new way. If you don't know the story there, I didn't know what it was for. It was not a card maker. And it came in a box of stuff I bought. So I was like, what is this magic? Just using it like paint. It's magic. So I may end up doing that with her. And then I'm probably going to add some diamonds to her crown. Like one of these. Probably the colorful one will go up here. Like, this one's smaller, actually. Might have some other colors I need to look, but I love these and I love putting them around things like this. I'm glad I discovered these things because they're pretty amazing. I mean, it's what they make tennis bracelets or jewelry out of. They look so good on things like this. And I think just doing her crown would be fun, or her headband. She's got a headband and it's the same width. Maybe just, covering her headband. It looks Greek, her headband. Like it's got the Greek design on it. Yeah. I think that's great too. So that's a possibility. Or, I've given them necklaces as well. And it could be all three. I don't know. If I do that, then I will only use sort of this stuff on her then. Because it's, like diamonds. All right. I think that's the plan there. I think it is. Well, thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, Eddie. You guys have been great. Thanks for, watching me make messes and feel like I couldn't waste my paint. I appreciate that. She looks so much better. Way less ugly. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. We did so many things today. We covered, wood blanks. We used alcohol ink. We glued things. And now there's this. So I really appreciate you.
Awesome.
Sharon taught me that if you're left with sticky areas after everything is dry, use embossing powder on it. That is true. I've shown that before, like if there's little bits where there's glue, sprinkle something on there. Could be sand, could be embossing powder, could be glitter. It depends on what you're making. I like black glitter. I like black glitter because it doesn't feel like a birthday card, or it feels a little more elevated than glitter, like.
Right.
Yeah. The turquoise gal belongs on an urn. Her? Oh my gosh. She would be good on the front of something. She's clay. So she's bendy. She would be great. Or even a flower pot. a giant, a big plant pot. Even I've used some, not faces, but the scrolly things on a big flower pot. She would be
Nice.
great on an urn. Good idea. Yeah, I love that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to look for an urn now. Great.
Make sure
We
no
also-
one's in it.
We also did that. I mean, look at that.
That's beautiful.
Didn't want to waste. So, you guys are amazing. I just think you're all swell. Thanks for being my friend, listening to us sing and laughing at our inappropriate jokes. You don't know how much it means to me.
True that.
True that. Thanks for that. Yeah. Thanks for that. Oh, what was the other tip from Julie? Did Julie have a tip? Turquoise. No.
The one you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much. And we're going to say goodbye for now. Don't forget the thumbs up and
Thumbs
go
up,
check out Eddie's latest video, please. That would be amazing.
Yes. Please do. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Leave a comment on the video about your song. Bye.